series. This series is for all the students who are preparing for JEE Mains as well as Advanced. I know some of you probably have scored really well and you have already started your advanced preparation, and some of you know that you're going to crack it in the third or the fourth attempt, and eventually you will be eligible and you will crack the JEE Advanced examination. So welcome all the 2021 students, and if you are the 11th standard student, don't worry, you can still attend the session because some of the topics are also from 11th standard. Alright, and I just wanted to remind you that tomorrow you have the Vedantu online talent examination where you can win a lot of amazing prizes, probably also get a chance to become the CEO and also win a trip to NASA, and a lot of exciting prizes from a huge pool of a lot of money. So do not forget, tomorrow is the Vedantu online talent exam, the details of which are there in the description box below. So let's begin our session with me, Shreyas, your master teacher for physics at Vedantu, going live. Hello everyone, how is everyone? Hi Jai, hi Vikram, hi Rajni, hello Chaitanya, hello Shreyas Kapri, hello Sunil, hi Surya, hi Aditya, hello everyone, hello Yalini, Nancy, good evening Ankit, good evening Sridevi, welcome aboard. Yes, this is your captain, this is your boss, this is your commander-in-chief, this is your master teacher Shreyas out here. Good evening, nice to see all of you out here. Hi Shivangi, hi Rajni, welcome aboard. And guys, you know, I'm so excited to start this series because I know all of you are waiting for this. And remember, we always wanted to start with the basics. We have done a lot of basic courses like the Flash series, we did a lot of mock tests, we did a lot of most expected questions, we did a lot of zero to hero series, and that's going to continue undoubtedly. But we have to also start the JEE Advanced series. So get ready guys, today is the first day and we're going to start with kinematics with me Shreyas. And I have been responsible for a lot of kids getting into IIT and I hope to continue to do so. That's why I'm on this YouTube platform, so that whatever I have to say, share, and whatever I have to teach reaches thousands and thousands of people out there throughout the country and across the borders. So if you want to know more about me, do not forget to check out my Instagram handle, that's Shreyas_Vedantu. And before we begin, do not forget to please go down there and please hit the like button, because that means a lot for all of us, because you know it gives us a lot of motivation. Show us your love, show us your support. That's the fees for attending today's class. And if you have been loving Vedantu channels out here, so please do not forget to share our channel with all your friends and relatives, and you should not forget to subscribe out there. So go hit the subscribe button. If it's red, make it white. Yes, you need to do that. Hi Neha, welcome. Hi, have 5 minutes coding. Hello Mithili, hi Aditya Kumar, welcome aboard. Master the Blaster, yes Vikram, I am. How are you guys? And will there be Killer 5 series on rotation? Chaitanya, you bet. Yes, it's going to be there on every topic that you can think of, for sure. Hi Amu, good evening. Thank you for all the leaves. Well, there are no flowers, the leaves, looks like the flowers have gone away. Okay, chalo, let's begin with our session. But before that, let me ask you, what is this photograph? What's there on the photograph? Okay, what's there on this photograph? What do you think this is? What do you think this is? Hi Likita, Damira, hello. Okay, what do you think guys? What is this? What is this photo? Come on, observe it carefully. What do you think this photograph is of? A river? Jingalala hoo. Jingalala hoo. It seems okay. No, it's not a river, it's a lake. It's not Tokyo. Alright, Chandana has got it. Almost there. A city on a river bank. Well, you know which city, which river bank? Oh, it's not a river bank, it's a lake. It's a lake, it's a city. Yes, dream city. Alright, says Yalini. Okay guys, this is the view from an IIT. I'm not kidding, this is an actual photo of the city of Bombay from IIT, and this is IIT Bombay. This is how it is. Nicholas, zero to hero is going to continue, alright? So don't worry about it. It's going to continue. I'm not saying I'm quitting that. We are doing all the series. I'm doing Pathfinder, I'm doing zero to hero, I'm doing Killer 5. Don't worry about it, my kid. Don't get scared. Alright, reflection of, yes, this is IIT Bombay. This is how the, the badminton tennis courts are. This is how the classroom looks like. This is how you have probably seen in the movies. and this is the main administrative building of IIT Bombay. So I spent 1 year doing my research in IIT Bombay. Those of you who do not know that. Yes, very good, Sonal. Nice to know that you have taken up the Eurodo course. Trust me, you're going to love it. So basically, she's talking about the pro subscription. Sonal is in the pro subscription. That's why she can attend my Eurodo course for free of cost. And where am I currently? Right now I'm in Bangalore. And guys, I'll tell you what. I mean, this should be your motivation. This is where you want to be, right? After those advanced examinations, after the result, this is where you want to be. And this is, I mean, it could be Bombay, it could be Madras, it could be IIT Delhi, it could be something. And this is what you want to be. I really want you to get there, guys. And if you are worried that, oh my God, my mains marks are very low, or probably how am I going to complete all the portions now? And you know, do you think I can make it to IIT? I'm just an average student. Guys, these are all the negative thoughts that are there in your mind. Please understand, even if you're an average student, you can still make it to an IIT. Even if you have got low marks in mains, you can still make it to an IIT if you work hard for those remaining few months that is there in your hand. And guys, trust me, you don't want to regret it after the examination that I could have done this, I could have put in more effort, I could have not done that, I could not have wasted my time, I would have done some revision. So please don't have those regrets later on. I know you have some regrets right now, but that's okay. Things can change in these next few months. And please understand that we are always there to help you. That's why we have started this Killer 5 series for all of you. Do not worry, guys. We are going to be there with you. And also, let me tell you, for all those students who have done decently or average in mains and want to improve their main score, because that's very important to improve your main score, because there should be a backup option for all of you, that in case, worst case, all right, you do not get the desired seat in your desired IIT or whatever, so you should have a backup plan. So you should get a seat in an NIT or triple IT or all the colleges through JEE mains. So guys, do not forget, we also have a plan for all of you. So remember that we have the Zero to Hero series out here. We are going to have mock tests out here. But if you want a more systematic approach, please understand, the earlier you start, the better it is, because we will do all the 11th and 12th standard portions in our crash courses. And that's what Vedantu stands for. We want all the kids to get the benefit of the best teachers in the country by sitting at home. You don't have to travel anywhere, and the best kind of experience only happens at Vedantu. Let me assure you on that. And for that, we have designed the crash course for all of you with 45 sessions, physics, chemistry, maths, and these are live plus recorded. And also you can get all your doubts cleared, and also you can ask any doubt on any topic, doesn't matter, any number of times. And also this doubt is open from morning till night. So plus, let me tell you guys one more thing. There is test series which is a part of the crash course. The link for the crash course is there in the description box below. I'll be telling you more about the crash course towards the end of the class. So for now, let's begin with the class. Understand that really life-changing decisions can happen if you join the crash course, because I'm pretty sure some of you have decent scores and want to improve the scores. So do consider it, because the crash course is only for 6,000 rupees after using the discount coupon of SHCC. Alright, so do check it out, which is there in the description box below. Okay, now let's talk about some questions. Now here is the first question coming up on your screen. There is a rocket which is moving in gravity-free space. Okay, read the question carefully. Read the question. So Purnima, this is concepts plus questions. I won't be teaching the topic. Please understand that. I will be explaining you the questions. I'll be explaining you the solution, and through those solutions you will learn the chapter. Because for JEE Advanced there is no teaching. Understand? You have already cleared a decent level of understanding through JEE mains. So now you have to scale up through only questions. Please understand that. Now, yes, this is a previous year question, and a lot of people have written wrong answers in many websites. Let me tell you that. A lot of people give wrong answers for this question. Now, this rocket ship, all right, this rocket is accelerating with 2 meters per second square along the x direction. Now, The length of the chamber is how many meters? 4 meters. You are inside that chamber. Just imagine you are inside the chamber. This rocket is accelerating. You take a ball and throw it with 0.3 meters per second relative to the rocket this way. And from the other side, you take another ball and throw it with 0.2 meters per second this way. Remember, it's in a gravity-free space environment. Now the question is, after how much time will the two balls hit each other? Now don't get scared, Ankit. You will see how simple the question is. 95.5 is good enough to start preparing for advanced Purnima, but you should also score better in mains so that you have a very safe backup. Now, my first question is, what are the different forces acting on the balls once you throw it? Is there any force acting on it? Think about it. Once you throw the balls, I feel that the answer should be no, because it's in a gravity-free space environment. And even if you sit in the rocket, which is a non-inertial frame, even if you sit in the rocket which is a non-inertial frame, there will be a fake force, and that fake force is nothing but the pseudo force. So apart from that pseudo or that fake force, there is no other force acting on those two balls. Clear? Okay. Now, my thing is, let's first visualize, okay, what is the relative motion between the two balls going to look like? Because trust me, if you sit outside the frame, and solve the problem, it's going to look very difficult. The whole idea of solving the problem was to sit on any one of those balls and solve it, and then it becomes very, very easy. It becomes very, very easy. Yes. Now, imagine I sit in that rocket frame, which is basically non-inertial. It's a non-inertial frame. All right. If I draw the FBD of any mass, either this one or that one, there is only one force. And what is that force? Pseudo force. So there is going to be pseudo force, because of which there will be an acceleration relative to the rocket. Everybody agrees till here? No, Madhav, don't worry about the answer. Just focus on the solution. Just now, please guys, focus on the solution. Don't worry what the answer is. Listen to my explanation, because there is a lot of things you are going to learn. You think this question is easy, or you know it, or you can get it. Trust me, there are a lot of things in it. Listen to me carefully. Okay? Now there is going to be acceleration. So according to Newton's law, can I say pseudo force is mass into acceleration? Correct? Mass into acceleration. But the value of pseudo force is also mass into acceleration of the frame. The value of the pseudo force is also the mass of the body into acceleration of the frame of reference. That means ma, which is nothing but, what is the acceleration? Well, that's 2 is equal to m into a. Therefore, can I say the acceleration is 2 meters per second square? This is relative to the rocket. Think about it. So relative to the rocket, both the balls have acceleration of 2 meters per second square. Is this understood? Is this understood till here? Yes, Vasan, this is non-inertial. Why is it non-inertial? Because it is given that the rocket is accelerating with 2 meters per second square. Everybody has understood till here? Everybody has understood till here? So, think about it. Both the balls have same acceleration. 2 meters per second square, because the mass term just got cancelled out. So the accelerations are same. So guys, if I ask you a simple question, what is the acceleration? If I call this object number 1, if I call this object number 2, what is the relative acceleration between 1 and 2? What is the acceleration of 2 with respect to 1? What will your answer be? Think about it. Both of them have same acceleration. So what will be the relative acceleration? If both have same acceleration, 2 meters per second square, what will be the acceleration of this ball with respect to this ball? Think about it. 0, right? They have same acceleration. So hence that is basically going to be 0. Think about it. So non-inertial, Vasant, no, it's not going to be 4, 0. Vasant, non-inertial means some frame which is accelerated. So please watch my flash series, Vasant, where I have explained in detail what is an inertial and a non-inertial frame. Very good. So if two bodies have same acceleration, two bodies have same velocity, two bodies have same displacement, the relative displacement, velocity, acceleration will be 0. Very good. No, they are not in opposite direction. No, this is velocity. Niha, read it carefully. This is velocity. Here, this is meter per second square. This is acceleration. It is behind. Both bodies have same acceleration in the same direction. Read it carefully. Yes, Naidu, I think you are a little bit late. Great. Now that we have understood this much, I'll erase this part. Okay. Now let's do the next part carefully. What is the velocity? If the relative acceleration is 0, guys, there is one thing which is interesting. If acceleration is 0, what do you think the velocity of 2 with respect to 1 should be written down as? This is the best thing. If acceleration is 0, what will be the velocity? Think about it. No, don't worry about the minus sign, Nicholas. We are just talking about the magnitudes. Don't worry about that minus sign. It's anyways 0. All right. So, by the way, think about it. What will be the velocity? Won't it be constant? Think about it. Think about it. Won't the velocity be constant? Think about it. If acceleration is 0, velocity will be constant. And those of you still did not get this, guys, look at this. Acceleration of 2 with respect to 1 is a2 minus a1. a2 is 2, a1 is also 2. Both the balls have 2 meters per second square ka acceleration like this. 2 meters per second square, 2 meters per second square. So basically 2 minus 2 is 0. Understand that. That's why I said acceleration relatively is 0. I hope this is clear now. Okay, so there is no minus sign and all that. 0 does not have a sign. Yes, velocity is constant. Understood this? Velocity is constant. Hi Jaideep. Now, if velocity is constant, let's think more. What is the initial velocity of 2 with respect to 1? It will be velocity of 2 minus velocity of 1. And what is that going to be? Velocity of 2, the object 2, I think it is minus 0.2 minus velocity of 1 is plus 0.3. I hope this is clear. I have written it down this way. Velocity of 2 is minus 0.2 and velocity of this one is plus 0.3. So what will happen? This is going to be minus 0.5 meters per second. Is that clear? The velocity is minus 0.5 meters per second. Is everybody understanding this? I hope, Yalini, you saw that. It's not a plus, it's going to be minus. Be careful, okay? Okay, I hope this is clear. Everybody understanding this till this point? Now, my point is, this velocity or this speed, so basically the relative speed is going to be constant, and that relative speed, I'm just talking about the magnitude, that's going to be 0.5 meters per second. The relative speed is going to be 0.5 meters per second. So guys, now it is a simple problem. Forget the acceleration, forget everything else. I tell you, the velocity of this guy with respect to me is 0.5 meters per second. The velocity of this guy with respect to me is 0.5 meters per second, and it is constant. After how much time will he meet me? So the time after which he will meet me will be what? The distance by speed. I hope you understand that distance by speed. Everything relative to the rocket frame. Everything relative to the rocket frame. Think about it. Yes, Nicholas, everybody understood. Surya, Priyanka, Sri Krishna, Nia. Yes, exactly. It's like, I have to travel this many meters with this much speed. How much time will I take? As simple as that. So what is the distance? 4. What is the speed? 0.5. So what is the time? Time will be nothing but 8 seconds. That's the answer. That's the answer. Lot of people and lot of places they have written the answer as 2 or 4 or something else. So those are all wrong, guys. Understand that. Yes, that's the answer. So I hope you understood how this question has to be solved. I'll just repeat quickly what has to be done. The first concept involved here was both these velocities were inside the rocket. So I sat in the rocket and observed everything. I saw that because this guy and this guy experienced pseudo force, Using Newton's laws, I found that the acceleration is not dependent on the mass, and in fact it is the same. So since both of them have same acceleration, the relative acceleration was 0. So relative velocity, acceleration is rate of change of velocity. So if velocity is not changing, so velocity is constant. Once I got velocity is constant, then I thought, oh, the relative velocity is constant, so that guy is coming with a constant velocity. So that means time is distance divided by speed. As simple as that. Yes, I hope this is clear. Very good. Chalo, I hope you guys are now pumped up and to solve the next question, because next question is little bit more tough. But guys, one thing, you are V enthusiasts, you are my army, you are going to do this really well. You are not going to give up no matter what. Even if you don't understand 99%, you're still going to try. That's what you have to make a promise to yourself, that you are going to try no matter what, because JEE Advanced is an exam like that. You have to work hard. You have to make an attempt. You cannot give up. Give up is not a word. I don't know that word. Okay, let's do this next question. Now, obviously artists, if you want to get into IIT, do you think it will be a cakewalk? They are going to give you what is velocity, what is distance? Obviously nobody is going to give you that. Obviously questions will be hard. Yes. Okay. Now a ball is thrown from the ground with velocity u0 with an angle theta with the horizontal. It goes like this and hits. But when it rebounds, I will save you some time. I'll tell you what has been mentioned. When it rebounds with a speed u0 by alpha. That means it becomes alpha times less. Alpha times less. Now, the speed becomes less, but the angle does not change. Every time it rebounds with the same angle. Next time when it rebounds, the speed is 1 by alpha of the previous speed. So if it was u0 here, it will become u0 by alpha. Next it will become u0 by alpha square. Next it will become u0 by alpha square into 1 by alpha. That means u0 by alpha cube. Then u0 by alpha raised to 4. u0 by alpha raised to 5. It keeps reducing, but the angle remains the same. Keep this in mind. Okay. Now, so basically, don't worry Chaitanya, as you solve more questions, you will understand it. Plus watch my Zero to Hero series on kinematics. I have mentioned some tricks on relative motion. Watch those tricks in Zero to Hero series. Now, the question is, what is the average velocity for the entire thing? What is the average velocity for the entire thing? Think about it. Okay, so that's the question. Think about it. Okay. Oops, what just happened? Yep. It is also mentioned that from this point to this point, the average velocity is v1. Look at that. The average velocity of the ball from the point it hits to the ground for the first time is v1. This much average velocity is v1. Oh, my bad, guys. They have not asked you the average velocity for the entire motion. They have already given that the total average velocity is 0.8 v1. Question is find the value of alpha. Chalo, let's do this. Come on. So I just moved up the question because I'm going to need a lot of space. I need your full attention, full energy, and full concentration over here now. Now, first of all, in a projectile motion, okay, think about it. What is average velocity if this is u0, if this is theta? Okay, what is average velocity? Average velocity is displacement by time, correct? It is displacement upon time. Think about it. Now, if it is displacement by time, well, displacement is just the range. Think about it. Displacement is nothing but the range, correct? From this is initial point, this is final point. Displacement is nothing but the range, and time is nothing but time of flight. The time of flight, as simple as that. So now, what will be the average velocity? It is already mentioned. It was v1. For the first time, the average velocity was mentioned to be v1. Okay, so keep that in mind. That v1 is going to be range. Range is 2 u square sine theta, actually u0 square sine theta cos theta divided by g, and time of flight, that's 2u sine theta divided by G. I hope this is clear. Now see what and all will get cancelled. G gone. Sin theta gone. 2 gone. U0 and one of the U0 gone. So what is remaining? V1 is equal to U0 cos theta. This is one equation which I got. V1 is U0 cos theta. I hope this is clear. Yes, Musil, you are a little bit late, one question late, but don't worry, you can join in for the second question. The second question is all about average velocity for a bouncing ball which reduces its velocity alpha times after every bounce, but the angle remains the same. Now I'll put this separately over here. V1 is equal to U0 cos theta. I'll just put this separately over here. Okay. Now I don't need these equations. I'll just put it aside. I don't need this anymore. I'm just going to remove this. Those of you who are joining in a little bit late, remember, you can always rewind back by a few minutes, few seconds and catch up. All right, to where we are. Don't worry. This is YouTube live class. You can always catch up. Now, for the entire thing, what will be the average velocity? So the average velocity for the entire thing will be range 1 plus range 2 plus range 3 plus range 4. There are many ranges like that. R1 plus R2 like that. So many ranges divided by total time. That means T1 plus T2 plus ... like this. There will be many terms like that. I hope this is clear. No, Yalini, I don't think these kind of questions will be ever asked in NEET. This is way tougher than what NEET is. But definitely it will help you in NEET. Okay. So now, I hope this is clear. The total displacement will be range 1, range 2, range 3, range 4 addition divided by total time. Total time. Now think, what is range? Range formula. Let's think about it. Guys, it is nothing but, okay, 2 U0 square, okay, 2 U0 square sin theta cos theta divided by G. That's range 1. Okay, there will be more terms. Hold on, I'll come to that. Now the second term will be, remember, instead of U, it will be U0 by alpha. It has become alpha times less. Next term will be the same thing, but it will be alpha square times less. So every time the velocity is alpha times less. No, Chahar, I'm not ignoring you. All right? Yes, very good. Don't worry. I'm concentrating now on the question. Next one, next term, second range will be 2 U0 square, but there will be alpha square. Okay? And there will be sin theta, cos theta, and obviously that G, and so on and so forth. That's what the terms in the numerator are going to look like. Okay. Now, T1, T2, T3, that's going to be 2 U0 sin theta by G. Trust me guys, you're going to love me and love this question after this. So pay attention. Time 1 is this. What will be time 2? Because the speed has reduced. So it will be 2 U0 by, U0 by alpha, correct? And there will be sine of theta and there will be G as it is, and there will be more terms like that. This is what you're going to get. Now don't get scared, because lot of things are going to get cancelled, and that's what I want you to see. Like for example, G gone. 2 gone. Sin theta, bye bye. U0, one of the U0s and one of the U0s gone. I hope this is clear. So what is remaining, you will say? Look at that. U0 cos theta, U0 cos theta, U0 cos theta. So on the top, what is common? U0 cos theta. Do you see that? U0 cos theta, U0 cos theta. Every term has U0 cos theta. Hello Aditya Shimpi, welcome. So Chahar, what has happened? I'll tell you. The total displacement was range 1, range 2, range 3, range 4 ka addition. And the total time is time of flight 1, time of flight 2, time of flight 3, like that. And what is the formula for range? 2 U square sin theta cos theta by G. And what is the formula for time? 2U sin theta by G. That's what I have done. But just keep in mind, every speed will be alpha times less. So because there is the second term will have alpha times speed less. So there is alpha square over here because u is getting squared. Same thing for time of flight. Instead of velocity, it will be velocity by alpha. Next term will be velocity by alpha square, and so on and so forth. No, we cannot cancel. Oh, can we cancel alpha? No, not yet. Because remember, the next term will have alpha cube, alpha raised to 4, and so on and so forth. So that's why you cannot cancel alpha yet. On the top, what are you going to have? 1 plus 1 by alpha square. That's the that's the second term. Next term, believe me, it will have 1 by alpha raised to 4. Why alpha raised to 4? Because this is 1 by alpha square. Next term will be 1 by alpha raised to 4. Next term will be 1 by alpha raised to 6. I hope this is clear. Hello Ashwini Babu. I hope this is clear now. Yes. Now you will have many terms like that, and in the denominator, the first term is 1. What is the next term? 1 by alpha. What is the next term? 1 by alpha square, and so on and so forth. This is what you are going to have in the denominator. Okay, now I'm going to remove this because I don't need this anymore. I just remove this. Okay, now observe carefully. Just observe carefully. So average velocity will be equal to u naught cos alpha. I just told you what it is. It is v1. So it is just v1, this one. And this one, it's a GP series. It's a GP series. I hope this is, yes Sakti, got it. Infinite GP. And what is the sum till infinite GP? First term upon, remember, if it is a GP, a plus AR plus like that, the sum till infinite GP is a upon 1 minus R. What is R? The ratio, the common ratio. Very good. So basically what you're going to get, the first term is 1. The first term is 1 upon 1 minus the ratio. What is the common ratio? 1 by alpha square. Every term is 1 by alpha square of the previous term. If you multiply this term with 1 by alpha square, you get the next term. So it will be 1 minus 1 by alpha square. That's the numerator. And denominator, look at it. Again, it's an infinite GP. First term is 1 upon 1 minus common ratio. It's 1 by alpha, not 1 by alpha square. So 1 by alpha into 1 by alpha into 1 by alpha into 1 by alpha into 1 by alpha. So that's the common ratio, 1 by alpha. I hope you can see that. I hope you can see that. Okay, now I'm just going to erase this. I no longer need this. I no longer need this. I'm just going to erase this now. So let's see what happens next. Okay, I'll do it here. I'll do it here and see what happens. Well, this will be V1. Okay, I can take LCM, guys, and shift this alpha square upwards. So it will become alpha square upon alpha square minus 1, correct? So alpha square went on the top and it becomes alpha square minus 1. Just take the LCM, and over here, what am I going to get? 1 minus 1 by alpha, so it will become alpha minus 1, and that alpha goes on the top. I hope this is clear. Just simple maths. Yes, Aditya Kumar, this is how the questions are going to be, but it will be interesting, like how you are seeing it to be. Now just rearrange it. Okay, let's rearrange it. So shift it on the top, guys. That's it. It will be V1 alpha square upon alpha. Oh, alpha square minus 1. Okay, alpha square minus 1. And there you go. You have alpha minus 1 upon alpha. Just shift it on the top, right? Everybody knows this. A by B divided by C by D. Everybody has learned this in maths, how to take it on the top. Yes. Now, what will happen, guys? Let's look at it. Alpha goes. Now, this term over here, believe me, is actually a square minus b square. A square minus b square. So it is alpha minus 1 into alpha plus 1. If you think about it carefully, alpha square minus 1 is alpha minus 1 into alpha plus 1. So this alpha minus 1 and this alpha minus 1 will cancel out. This alpha minus 1 and this alpha minus 1 will cancel out. So what is remaining? Only this much. Only this much. So this will become what? V1 alpha divided by alpha plus 1. This is what this will become. Very good. I hope this is clear. Now the last step, average velocity. It's already given this value is 0.81. The total duration, the average velocity is 0.81. So what is 0.81? Sorry, 0.8 V1. 0.8 V1. 0.8 V1 is nothing but 4 by 5 times of V1. Isn't it right? 0.8 V1. Now just cancel this V1. V1 cancels, and let's just rearrange this and see what do we get. I don't need this anymore, so I'll just do it over here in the small piece. So just cross multiply. V1 and V1 got cancelled. Yes, you're going to get 4 times alpha plus 1 is equal to 5 times of alpha. Therefore 4 alpha plus 4 is equal to 5 alpha. Therefore 4 is equal to alpha. That is the answer. That's it. Alpha is equal to 4. Very good, Aditya Kumar. Yes, that's it. Okay, I hope now it is clear. Beautiful question. Watch it 100 times if you want to. But this video is now available for all of you, even in the recordings. Believe me, you need to watch this again and again. More than that, I feel you should practice it on your own. Only then you will understand it. Yes. Yes, Purnima, you will be eligible for advanced. Don't worry about it. You will be. Okay, cool. Let's get going to the next one. Now this one is not so difficult. This is easy. So breather, but not mains level for sure. This is advanced level. Read this question carefully. Oh yes, Sakti, there is a competition like meme, not meme, exactly stickers for V.O.T.E examination. Definitely you should check it out. There is a particle of certain mass moving on the x-axis. It starts from rest, from the origin, and again comes to rest after 1 second at 1 meter. It starts from rest and again comes to rest after motion. Nothing else is available about the motion, what happens in between, and if alpha denotes the instantaneous acceleration, then which of the following is true? Now remember, in JEE Advanced, multiple options could be correct. It need not be single correct. So more than one may be correct in this. Come on, think about it. Ankit, think about it again. Well, it's not so easy. Let me tell you that. Come on. So good. I think you need at least 91 or 92 percentile roughly on an average to get eligible for advanced. Usually. It depends on the number of students who attempt it, but usually that's the scenario. Okay, come on. Okay. Come on, minions. Come on, let's see how many of you can do this. Very interesting question. How many options are correct? Let's see. Okay, let's start doing this. First, remember, let's visualize what's happening exactly. Let's think about it. This is the origin. Let's say somewhere over here. Okay, so this is x equals to 0. This is x equals to 1. This is at t is equal to 0. And this is at t is equal to 1 second. This is 0 seconds. This is 0 meters. This is 1 meter. Okay. Now, just visualize what has happened. At x equals to 0, t is equal to 0, the particle moves along the x-axis as follows. It starts from rest. That means the velocity was 0. The velocity also was 0. And it comes to rest. That means here also the velocity is 0. Now visualize this. Just imagine now I'm at the origin. Okay, at rest. This is origin. I move 1 meters and I stop. See what happened? Again, I'm at rest, right? I'm at rest. This is x equals to 0. I move and again stop. Now during this motion, just observe and tell me, did I just accelerate or did I just decelerate or did I accelerate and decelerate both? Answer that question. Come on, think about it. Just think about it. Yes, don't worry, Surya, you are seeing where to start. Just look at this. From your observation, I started now. Okay, I moved and I stopped. In this motion, did I accelerate or decelerate or did I do both? Yes, I did both. Very good. I have accelerated and I have also decelerated. I might have moved with constant velocity, maybe, may not be, but for sure, I have accelerated and I have stopped. So I have done both. So guys, alpha must change the sign during the motion. Think about it. Alpha must change the sign during the motion. Alpha cannot remain positive for all t in the time interval. What do you think? What do you think, guys? Look at that. Look at the first and the D option. What about this? Do you think A option is correct? Alpha cannot remain positive. That means you cannot just accelerate. You cannot just accelerate. You have to decelerate. So alpha will not remain positive for throughout the motion. Oops, what just happened? Okay, think about it. This option looks correct because alpha will be positive and negative. Both signs will be there. Yes. Okay. Now D option says alpha must change the sign, but no other option is correct. No other information or assertion can be made. Now see, if this line was not there, just imagine, then this option will be correct. So you need to know a lot of good English for solving these kind of questions. Look at that. Alpha must change the sign during the motion. Is that first part correct? Obviously, alpha has to change the sign. But the problem is no other assertion can be made with the information. That means no other option can be ticked by this information. That's wrong because I just ticked marked A option. I hope this is clear. So that's why D option will be wrong. Are you guys understanding this? You can mark option A. Yes. Yes, Sakshi, I'm going to take 5 really good questions, and you can see each question is going to take 15 to 20 minutes. It's not so easy. And I know a lot of coaching institutes do not do that. They just solve advanced question in 5 minutes, 2 minutes. I'm not going to do that. Look at that. Yes, please understand it now. So that's why option D is wrong. Do you guys understand it till here? No, we do not know anything about B and C. Hold on, we are going to come to that now. We have not yet even scratched B and C option. Let's think about it. Yes. Okay. Now, the next thing that we should think about is instantaneous acceleration. Okay, just think about it. Just think about it. If I continuously accelerate and decelerate, okay, what might be the best possible scenario? What might be the best possible scenario where I don't even go for even a 0.1 second with constant velocity? I continuously accelerate and immediately I brake. That will be the highest value of acceleration. Think about it. The maximum value of acceleration will be when, okay, think about it, or I would say, not maximum, I would say the best scenario is you accelerate and then immediately decelerate. Just think about that scenario. So in that situation, my velocity will go up and come down, something like this. And this is my time graph versus velocity. This is velocity versus time graph. Think about it. And what will the area under this graph give me? What will the area under this graph give me? The area should give me the displacement. And how much is the displacement? Think about it. The displacement is exactly 1 meter. So the area is 1 meter. That means if this is 0 second, this is 1 second, and if this is v velocity, I don't know how much is that v, that area is half into base into height. How much is the height? V. So how much is the velocity? How much is the velocity? Because the area is 1. How much is the velocity going to be? 2 meters per second. That's the max velocity over here in this situation. I hope you can see that. I hope you can see that the max velocity is 2 meters per second. Correct? It's not 1. Half into 1 into what will give you 1 meter, 1 unit of area. Think about it. Yes, the velocity is 2 meters per second. Now, what will be the acceleration over here? Think about it. In this situation, what will be the acceleration? Change in the velocity. How much did the velocity change by? From 0 to 2. From 0 to 2, what is the change in the velocity? Think about it. Change in the velocity is 2, or 2 minus 0 if you want to write it exclusively. From 0, I went to 2 meters per second. In how much time will I go? Think about it. This is 0.5 seconds. This is 0.5 seconds. So that means divided by 0.5. I hope you can see that. It is divided by 0.5. Now 2 divided by 0.5 is how much? 4 meters per second square. 4 meters per second square. Do you see that? 4 meters per second square is the value of acceleration. That means the acceleration can be 4 meters per second square for sure. Acceleration can be 4 meters per second square for sure. So B says alpha cannot exceed 2 at any point. This is obviously wrong. Do you see that? Alpha cannot exceed 2. In fact, it can exceed 2. No, Chaitla, there is no coffee session tomorrow. well, no. You see that? Very simple way. And alpha must be more than or equal to 4 at some point or some points in the path. Do you see alpha is 4 at least? At least it is 4. Alpha is at least 4. You can see that. So there are situations where alpha can be more than 4 also. Obviously. Alpha can be more than 4 also. So hence option C is correct. Yes, that is how it goes. So A and C, there you go. Understood? How many of you loved this question? Come on, let me know in the chat box. Let me know through the likes out there. Enjoying. Chaitanya, how to think that you should draw graphs for these questions? Nobody can tell you how to draw graphs or when to draw graphs. It should just come, it should just strike, and that will only come via practice. Even when I would have solved this question when I was your age, for example, it would not click me. Only because I practiced. I thought, self-study. See, understand? Don't think that some teacher will tell you, Acha, is type of questions, you have to solve it like this. Is type of questions. Guys, I know a lot of coaching institutes, they make you sit from morning till evening. I won't name them, but they are doing a very bad job. I know that. What they do is basically they tell you, these kind of questions have to be solved in this way. And then they give you, these next 10 questions have to be solved in this way. And they make you sit from morning till night. And sometimes, they just tell you, these are the approaches for this thing. This is the formula for this. Forget the derivation, forget everything else. That is a completely wrong way of learning. Because how will you think then? This is this, this is that. You don't know why you are doing. You don't know how you are doing. You don't know when what should be done. So that's the problem. So always question yourself, why, when, how, which. All these kind of questions should enter your head. Only then you will be able to do it. Okay. So, by the way, some of you might be probably late. You can also watch the replay, and the same kind of replays are also available on our regular platform also. Like, okay, I'm pretty sure you know who this sir is, who this sir is, all the famous sirs out here, and who this ma'am is. Come on, you should type out all the names of the sirs and the ma'ams out here in the chat box. So guys, this is how our regular platform looks like. This is called as a wave platform, where you have a lot of animations, you have quizzes, you have 3D simulations, and this is the Q&A box where you can ask your doubt. There is another teacher apart from the main teacher to solve all your doubts. You can also chat with them, also your batchmates. So when the chat is on, otherwise in the Q&A box you can ask any kind of question. This is how it looks like when you are attending any classes of ours. And after the class, there is a doubt app in Vedantu. There is a doubt section. You can just take a photo, take a screenshot, and just chat with our doubt experts, and they respond to you, within few hours or few minutes as to what the answer or how to proceed with any of the questions. So because a lot of you might have a lot of doubts, how to solve that, how to solve this. So please use the doubt app if you are already enrolled in the crash course. Let's get going with the next question. Okay. Come on. Vishruta, how much? Okay, I'm not sure. Maybe you guys are chatting with each other or something. Okay, so come on guys, let's figure out this question. Consider an expanding sphere. 2 more questions. This is one and one more. Okay, come on, let's do this. Don't lose hope. Consider an expanding sphere of instantaneous radius r whose total mass remains constant. Imagine a sphere whose mass is constant, but somehow, for some reason, it is expanding. And the density throughout is same, but obviously the value of the density will change, but wherever you go, it is uniform. So it's a uniform sphere which keeps expanding. The mass remains constant. Even this term is constant. Rate of change of density upon 1 by rho. This is density. into rate of change of density, that value remains constant, then the velocity of any point on the surface of the expanding sphere is proportional to. Now this looks like a crazy question. I'm like, what the hell is happening over here? I mean, like 1 by rho d rho by dt, and then I have this velocity on the surface, the sphere is expanding. I mean, like, I'm losing my nuts out here. I mean, like, what the hell is happening? Okay, let's do this. Believe me, this is not so difficult. It's not so difficult if you know little bit of derivatives. And let's see how. Observe, focus, concentrate on the session now. Okay, let's do this. Now just imagine if you have a sphere, all right? And let's say the radius is r, I suppose, and the mass is m, and you know the radius changes by dr amount in time dt. If the radius changes by dr, it expands by dr in dt, what will be the velocity of any point on the surface? This is the surface, right? So what will be the velocity of any point on the surface? Displacement by time. What is the displacement of the point on the surface? Dr. How much time? Dt. No, it's not from Newton's laws, Chaitanya. No, it's not. It's dr by dt. So velocity, can I say, is dr by dt for the velocity on the surface? Think about it. Is that clear, everyone? Okay, now focus minions, focus. How to do this problem? Let's go by the simple definition. What is density? Let's start with that. Density, all right, let's start with that. Density, correct, is mass divided by volume. That's standard definition of density. So density over here is rho, mass is m, and volume, it's a sphere, right? So 4 by 3 pi r cube. Okay, cool. Let's just rearrange this. So I'm going to get rho. Let's take this r cube over here. Okay, m is as it is, 4 and pi are as it is. Remember, r cube is taken there. That 3 is going to shift up. That's what it's going to look like. This is what I'm going to get. Okay, now this is r cube. Now the reason why I did it this way is because I wanted all the constant terms to be on one side. Who are the constants? 3 is a constant, m is a constant, 4 is a constant, pi is a constant. All constants are one side, and because I see derivatives over here, rate word is used over here, that means there is some differentiation which is involved. So now if I differentiate this equation, what will the RHS become? Guys, answer in the chat box. Oh, well, Vishruta, it's up to you. If you want to get 180 out of 180, yes, you can attend, because all the concepts will be revised in 1-2 questions only. So if you want, yes, but if you feel that no, you're not at that level, then you can skip it. Okay, it's up to you. So Sarvesh, see na, that is why I have started this series. Concept application matlab kya? Guys, please understand, don't unnecessarily waste your time revising theory. It's a waste. Alright, some chapters are there, but for these kind of questions, these kind of chapters, what will you do? What will you learn? Velocity is displacement by time, velocity is displacement by time. You know that. What more to do? You have to apply. So that's why I started Killer 5 series, so that you can apply the concepts. So read, see what I have done. Yes, the derivative will be 0. Derivative will be 0. Correct. The derivative will be 0. So if I differentiate both sides, I know for sure the RHS is going to be 0, because this term out here is a constant term. This is constant, so don't worry about it. Now rho and r. Is rho constant? No. Is r constant? No. Because radius is changing, density will also change. So think about it. When two terms are there which are variables, how do you take the derivative? UV rule. UV rule. Nicola's theory is important, but up to a certain level. Beyond that, what do you need to do? Solve problems, right? Nobody is going to ask you definitions. There will be few questions directly on theory, but other questions, most of the paper is just application. Okay, so UV rule, correct. So derivative, so UV rule is basically density into derivative of r cube with respect to time, let's say. I'm differentiating with respect to time. So u into derivative of v plus v into derivative of u, which is d rho by dt. That is what I get. Cool. This is u v rule. U derivative of v plus v derivative of u. Very good. Excellent, Neha. Excellent, Nicholas. Very good. Now, what is the derivative of this? You cannot do it so easily because there is r and t. You cannot differentiate r and t. R goes with r, t goes with t. R does not go with t. So you have to use chain rule. So it will become d r cube by dr into dr by dt. Chain rule. dr anyways goes. Na? This is what is chain rule. dr cube by dt is dr cube by dr into dr by dt. Chain rule. Nothing changed in the equality. So shift these dudes out there and I'm going to get minus r cube d rho by dt. That's what I'm going to get. So I've shifted this guy over there. Okay, cool. Okay, now let me remove this. I no longer need this. Next step. Okay, this derivative, yes, that's something I know. Derivative of r cube, that's going to be 3r square. Correct? Derivative of x cube is 3x square. Standard result. Now dr by dt. Oh, that's what it is. It's velocity. dr by dt is nothing but velocity, guys. I know that. And minus r cube into d rho by dt. Now let's cancel. I love cancelling stuff. Let's see what and all we can cancel. Oh, not too much to cancel. R square and r cube may say r square goes. 1r is still remaining. 1r is still remaining. Nothing else. Okay. But I can do one more thing. Take this 3 rho over there. So what will I get? V is equal to minus r into d rho by dt. Rho and 3 went over there. So 1 by 3 rho. Correct? Now according to the given information, look at this. Look at this. 1 by rho into d rho by dt is a constant. Is constant. It is mentioned in the question. So that means this is minus r into some constant and that 3 will remain, which is again a constant. Do you see that? I hope this is clear. I hope this is clear. Understood? I hope this is clear. Now if this much is understood, isn't velocity directly proportional to r? The question is, the velocity is proportional to what? That's it. That's the answer. Yes, you should know the basics, and that's why we started with flash series. That's why we did 0 to hero series, so that you know the basics. You cannot say that, sir, I don't know the basics. So don't worry. If you don't know the basics, go ahead, join the flash series, see all the recordings of the flash series 0 to hero series. That will help you get to the basics at least. Welcome, Kat Steren, to this channel. This is a channel for all the 11th and 12th graders who are preparing for all the examinations out there. And today is a session of 5 questions which are very, very difficult but very crucial for the understanding of kinematics. But there is a negative sign. Well, I don't care about that negative sign. Okay, so it is minus r, but it's still proportional to r. That minus 1 can be assumed as a constant. Don't worry about it. All right, welcome. Okay, so that's the answer, guys. Minus 1 is a constant, and that's what you see. Yes, Vishruth, that was the whole idea. We started Pathfinder because Pathfinder is a big, extensive, in-depth series. Flash, it's not too short, not too long. So, very nice, very crisp kind of series. Thank you, Kat Saran, so much. Glad. Yes. So Flash series, Neha, it's there in our channel. So those of you who do not know that, well, it's here. So this is our channel, right? You go to playlist, and you can see, yeah, where is the superhero? Yeah, you will see a superhero series over here. That's JEE Physics. And this is Flash series. You see this logo, this thumbnail. All right, this is all Flash series. So you can see anything like, for example, fluid mechanics. You want fluid mechanics? Well, there you go. You can see this dude out here teaching you fluid mechanics. All right, and he starts with hydrostatic pressure, then objects floating buoyancy, then Bernoulli's principle and all that. So all of this out here in the flash series. And then you also have the zero to hero series, which are one shot series which I have conducted, and it's still going on, by the way. Yes, this is still going on, zero to hero series out here. So all of this for all of you for free of cost. So guys, please use this. Please use this. Okay. Okay, yes, Aditya, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Yalini, you know, right? It's very hot in Bangalore. And you know, there are 6 studio lights out here. That's why I'm sweating, I know. But it's okay. I'm committed towards teaching out here. Okay, come on, let's do this. Next question coming up on your screen. Come on, let's do this. Okay, this is tough. No, maybe not. Aditya, I have just taken your name. Please concentrate. Please don't spam. Okay, come on, bacha log. Let's see this. 3 points are located on the vertices of a triangle. They start moving towards each other with constant speed. First particle goes towards the second goes towards the third goes towards the first. They will all meet after how much time? That's the question. Now I'll tell you what it means. Just imagine. This is Champa. Who is this? Champa. Okay, this is Champa. And beautiful Champa. Okay, let's draw her hair beautifully. Okay, this is Champa and this is Pandu. Okay, so this is Pandu. Now Pandu has been given only one aim in life, and Pandu's aim is, my God, who is this? Aditya? Okay, thank God. Okay, so basically Pandu's aim is to just follow Champa. That's it. It's just to follow Champa. Now wherever Champa goes, if Champa is going here, Pandu will always have its velocity pointed towards Champa. So the moment Champa goes here, his path will also change. So if Champa is here, Pandu's direction will also change. If Champa goes here, Pandu's direction will also change. If Champa goes there, his direction will change. So basically, if this is Champa, if this is Pandu, and you know, look at my finger over here and see how Pandu moves. See how Pandu moves. If Champa moves like this, the way Champa moves, Pandu just follows her and eventually meets her. That's what is happening. Okay, great. So guys, listen carefully. Don't spam out now. Just focus on the session. Forget what has happened. Now, same thing is happening here. Think this is Pandu, this is Champa, and I don't know, this is somebody else, maybe a dog. So 3 people, Pandu, Champa and dog. Pandu is chasing Champa, Champa is chasing the dog, dog is chasing Pandu. Everything chasing each other. That's how it is. That's how it is. So basically, all the 3 of them are chasing each other. Pandu chasing Champa, Champa chasing dog, dog chasing Pandu. They all will meet after some time. Think about it. Yeah, that's what is going to happen. Now, if you have understood this much till here, how will their paths look like? Let's think about it. If this is object number 2 or Champa, if this is Pandu, this is the dog, say for example, alright. If Champa is moving here, Pandu will try to move wherever Champa is. So if Champa has gone here, then Pandu will turn like this. Pandu will turn like this. And because Pandu has gone here, the dog will also turn like this. And because the dog will turn like this, Champa will also turn like this. They all will turn towards each other. Think about it. Yes, it's a love triangle. Yeah, perfect. Love triangle. That's the word I was looking for. Okay, that's a love triangle. So all the 3 are moving towards each other. Then next instant, as Champa continues, so Pandu will also turn, the dog will also turn, and they will all finally meet at the same point. So all their paths will be the same, curved. I don't know what the path is. So basically they will all converge at the same point. That's how it's going to look like. Now, it's not so easy, trust me, because it feels like, okay, they are all moving in the curved path. How do I find the time? Because see, time is distance, not displacement. Distance by speed. Distance by speed. If you use the word speed, correct. If you use the word distance, then it's speed below. Now you know the speed, but do you know the distance? Do you know the distance traveled by any one of them? Yes or no? Think about it. Yes, they are going to meet at the centroid. They are going to meet at the centroid. Think about it. Yes, think about it. Will Do you know the distance traveled? No. I'm not talking about displacement. Do you know the distance of the curved path? Yes or no? Come on. Hold on, Akash. Let's see whether we can do it like this. Do you know the distance? Yes or no? No, right? No, I do not know the distance. That's the problem. I don't know that. So I cannot use this formula. That's gone. Okay, cool. No problem. Now I have another question. Before we go to the actual question, see, if there is a bus or if there is, let's say Pandu, if there is Champa and both of them are traveling towards each other, Pandu is traveling with 3 meters per second, Champa is traveling with 4 meters per second. What is their relative velocity? Bolo, come on guys, let me know in the answer. Chat box. Pandu is going like this, Champa is coming like this. What is their relative velocity? Bolo, come on, tell me. What is the relative velocity? 7, right? Very good, Chaitanya GM. Excellent. This velocity and this velocity will add. And if let's say the distance is, if the distance is 28 meters, after how much time will they meet? After how much time will they meet? Think about it. Time is distance divided by speed, which is 7. So they will meet after 4 seconds. Is everybody understanding this? Yes, surveys, they can be solved by vectors, but hold on. Understand the concept behind it. We are not going to do it in a very complicated way. I am teaching you all the basics required for this question. I am building up. Very good. Now, just imagine, I tell you there is a particle, or let's say again, Pandu. Yes, Pandu is here. This is Pandu. Okay, this is Pandu. Okay, and there is this beautiful looking Champa out here. Okay, this is Champa. And I tell you, Pandu's velocity is like this, but Champa has a velocity like this. Pandu's velocity is like this, but Champa's velocity is like that. Okay, it's like that. So guys, think and tell me, can I not split this velocity into 2 components? I can split this velocity into 2 components, one like this and one like this. I can split Champa's velocity into 2 components, and then I will only worry about this component. Maybe this component is 3, that component, I don't know, maybe it's 5, and Pandu's velocity is 4, and their distance is 28 meters. Think about it. Does this velocity 5 meters per second matter to bring them closer, to bring Pandu and Champa closer? Do you think this velocity 5, that component, is responsible or not responsible? What do you guys think? Oh my god, don't worry Aditya, they are just our imaginary hypothetical characters. Okay, what do you guys think? Nicholas, just focus, man. Just ignore. That Yadida will be timed out by our admin. Don't worry. Okay, think about it. Will 5 matter or no? No, right? It will not matter at all. It doesn't matter. That is that way. What are you going to do with that? Champa will go that way. How will it bring Champa and Pandu closer? Na? This 3 and 4 is responsible. So the time to bring them close will be to meet will be distance. Distance is how much? 28 by relative speed 4 plus 3, which is again 4 seconds. I hope this is clear. Very good. It's not responsible. Now this is the concept you have to use in this problem, guys. This is the concept you have to use in this problem. Come on, think about it. This particle has a velocity of u like this. This particle has a velocity of u like that. Now that u can be split into 2 components. That u can be split into 2 components. Think about it. And those 2 components will be one here and one here. So that u is split into 2 components, and this angle is how much? 60 degrees. So this will be u cos 60. How much is u cos 60? U by 2. And that one, I don't care. I don't care about that u sine 60. Why I don't care about that u sine 60, guys? Think about it. Because that velocity is perpendicular to the line joining the 2 particles. I hope this is clear. I hope this is clear. So I'm explaining every problem in detail, Ajo Saran. That's why I'm explaining everything nicely. That's the reason why I'm taking so much time. And I want every one of you to understand in depth everything about this. Now, if you understand this velocity is useless. It's not useful or not responsible. I can say not responsible to bring them close. The only velocity that matters is this. So guys, think about it. What will be the time for those two particles to come and meet each other? Think about it. What will be the time to meet each other? Distance by relative speed. What is the distance between them? The side. What is the side? The side equals to A. So A. Relative speed. Relative speed. Think about it. Think about it. Relative speed. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Think about it. What is the relative speed? Think about it. What is the relative speed, guys? Think about it. U plus U by 2 or U minus U by 2? Very good. It is U plus U by 2 because they're coming like this, right? They're coming like this. So it is U plus U by 2. That means it will be A divided by 3U by 2. Take that 2 upstairs. So it will become 2A by 3U. That's the answer. That's the answer. Very good. Very good. I hope this is clear. Everybody has understood this? Understood this? What a beautiful, beautiful question based on beautiful concept. Relative motion, distance, displacement, velocity, vectors, resolution. This is when you learn the chapter. If you'll read the formulas 100 times also, believe me, you will not crack JEE Advanced. I'm writing and tell you. There is no use. Just see, knowing the formulas is important. Knowing the definitions is necessary, but it is not sufficient. I hope you understand the difference between necessary and sufficient. So knowing the formulas, definitions, basics, theory is necessary, but it's not sufficient to crack JEE Advanced. So for that, you need to solve problems. There is no other way for this. Guys, look at these results, guys. I mean, just look at them. Rajiv Singh, All India rank 38. Chirag Jain, All India rank 41. Naivedya, All India rank 697. In the PW category, All India rank 1, Sumit Jain. And last year, this was 2009 results, 2020, 500 plus students cracked JEE Advanced in Vedantu. So guys, let me just tell you, remember I was talking about the crash course for all those students who want to get inside IIT, who want to crack the JEE Mains exam, who want to get a sure shot seat in NIT, because that's very important to have a good backup. All you need to do, is go to the link which is there in the description box below. So like you see in the description box below out here, it's like say for this video, for example, okay, so this is our video. In the description box below, you will see the crash course. Just click on it. Just click on it. Remember, the crash course has actually started on 5th April, but no worries. You just missed few days, but that's okay. You can watch the replay. All the replays are available. Handwritten notes are there. Doubt solving is there. And you can use this crash course not just till 22nd April. That's wrong. You can use the crash course replays, notes, doubt solving till your last exam, 4th attempt exam also. Yes, a lot of people do not know that. So this is the crash course you should register for. But if you think, no, I might take some time, I don't know, then you can select 3rd May. But I feel that you should go ahead and select 5th April. So everything about the crash course has been mentioned here, like the test series, full syllabus, part syllabus, the doubt solving that I was talking about. So when you do that, all right, so when you do that, when you select that, all you need to say is buy now. Now you need to register yourself, and once you are registered, all you need to do is enter the coupon code. So that's it. You need to enter the coupon code SHCC, and instead of 10,000, you get the crash course only for 6,000 rupees, believe me. Okay, and this is how it looks like after enrollment. Like you have your crash course out here. You can select it, you can watch the replays, you will get your schedule, you will have all the content like the notes, the assignments, the tests, the analysis, everything is there in detail in this tab after you get yourself enrolled out there. So if you even check the price as such for all these sessions, believe me, it's very affordable. So A lot of people unnecessarily waste a lot of money in different kinds of coaching, and if you are not happy, even let's say 10% or 20%, so guys, there is no point spending more time there. If you already spend so much, my request is please spend the amount you spend on your meals every day on the crash course. Believe me, the crash course price is exactly the cost of this meal, or probably even lesser than that, what you spend every day, not more than that. It's just like having your meal every day. It's that much. So it's that affordable. In fact, when you see the price, you will be shocked. It's actually just 6,000 rupees for all the doubts, the test series, all the live sessions that you get, plus teachers like me. I know these teachers who have been teaching so nicely and taking care of all these students, producing these amazing results that you have seen before, every year and year. So go ahead, check out the link, join it as soon as possible so that you guys can actually do really well in the mains exam, get 99, 98, 97 percentile, and then you will be confident, you will feel better about a good backup in an NIT, and then you can also focus on advanced simultaneously. Remember, all these classes will happen in sync, so you can always attend the classes here as well as on the crash course. And do not forget to check out our Telegram channel for all the PDFs and the updates out here. And guys, on Monday I'll be doing Zero to Hero series, and Tuesday I'll be doing, I think, the Pathfinder series, and again next Saturday I'll be seeing you at 9 o'clock again for the next JEE Advanced discussion Killer 5 series. So did you love today's session? Let me know. Did you love today's session? Thank you, Nivedita, so much. I'm just reading all your comments. Definitely Die to Kill, I'll definitely do that. Thank you, Mosel, so much. Glad you loved it. Glad, Nancy, you loved it. And did you guys learn a lot? Very good, Cat Sharon. Thank you so much. It means a lot. Very good, very good. Thank you, RVR Pandandend. I can't read your name properly, but I hope RVR is fine. Thank you, Ankit. Glad to know that. Glad to know that, Nicholas. Glad to know, Sri Krishna. Okay, thank you, Sheikh. Hello, welcome, welcome all the new people out here. Very good. So, good, you're weak in chemistry. Oh, I read that comment. Don't worry, I'll reply to that comment. Don't worry. Yes, definitely. Take care, guys. Have a great, happy weekend. Do not forget to share this video and bring in more minions, more V enthusiasts, more people who are spirited, who have that aim to crack JEE Advanced very soon. We'll grow this channel even to larger heights. Bye bye. Take care. This was Shreyas here, your master teacher for physics at Vedantu.